Good evening, everybody. It is Trusted Troublemaker here with my girlfriend Odette, and it's been a while since we've done a YouTube beer with bears review.
Yes.
Yes, it actually has. Anyone who's seen the last beer review we did, it was actually the Clown Shoe Zero War in 2021. I know that was a very interesting review that we did. There's a lot going on. It was her birthday weekend. We were getting started and getting it started proper, as they say. And I enjoyed it. I had a good time. I mean, it was a bit as you can tell, we don't not necessarily script anything that we're doing. This is all just off the cuff, spur of the moment. What we're feeling is what you get. And here we are tonight doing another beer review. See, there I am mixing my beers with my bears, and another beer review. We don't actually have any of the babies with. Oh, hold on.
Keep talking.
But we actually just came back from Dave and Buster's. Had some really fanciful drinks. I haven't been to Dave and Buster's in a very long time. Like a very long time. I think the last time I've been to Dave and Buster's was I was still a teenager, I think, and I've yet to experience Dave and Buster's as an adult. But I'm so glad that I did, and I can't wait to go back. Didn't use any. Look who's joining us. Oh, Mr. Coffee in the flesh, back in the fur. How's it going, everybody? You guys having a good night? I'm just so glad to be back on YouTube, finally. It's been so long, and I just can't wait to drink some of this beer. It's my favorite. And my other lovely foreign son, Mustachio, with his little mustache. Oh, this, Papa. Let me have some of you here as well. Okay, we'll get to that. Yeah, we'll get to that. Guys, just relax. Everybody just relax. So tonight we're going to be doing a little tasting of a Three Floyds beer. This is Space Station Middle Finger. And if you can't tell, this is a space station giving the middle finger. This is not us giving you the middle finger. No, this is a space station. Very, very, very specific. I think there was an alternative. We actually got this from a different location. We got this from Frugal McDougall. That's in downtown Nashville, and also has quite a large variety, much like Providence Wine and Spirits out of Mount Juliet.
I think they have more variety than
Providence. Oh, they definitely have more variety. No disrespect against Providence. They probably have a larger liquor variety.
Wine.
Yeah. They're more on the spirit and wine side. I mean, the probably I would say about the same amount of beer. Probably an exemplary amount that they had. I mean, I had a lot of different ones that we hadn't seen at Providence, but they're all like just craft beers. So I would say whatever we couldn't find at Providence, we could find at Frugal. And
but there's a lot of different locations that we like to get our alcohol from.
Yes.
And beer. So.
Yeah. I mean, we've even found like small liquor stores like they had at Metro Wine and Spirits over there, right by my apartment.
The coconut rum.
Yeah, where we actually tried Rum Haven, which is if you're a coconut rum drinker, people say coconut rum to me, I'm very like coconut rum
Because all you taste is
I just think of like Cruzan. Cruzan is the first thing because that was my introduction into coconut rum and
Parkway.
And ooh, I'd much rather have Parkway.
That was all I drank.
Parkway, I'm gonna tell you guys something. I don't really drink soda like that much anymore. But Parkway and Squirt, forget about it.
That sounds good.
Yeah, it's grapefruit, coconut, fantastic. That and the I don't know if they make it anymore. The M80 Munster is a good thing to mix it with if you're trying to go crazy. But yeah, that was a different time and place. But yeah,
it was just weird. Never mind. I'll tell you later.
But
See if it shows up on the recording when you watch it.
oh, maybe. But yeah, so Rumhaven. Just before we get into this, if a lot of the coconut rums out there, like Malibu, Cruzan, all of them, they all just kind of have like they're like rum tasting. Not even really rum tasting. It just tastes like coconut alcohol.
Syrup.
Like coconut syrup. Rumhaven actually uses coconut water,
so you don't get the extra.
so it's not that
syrupy.
it's not syrupy. Which on its own, I mean, most coconut rums you drink have to be mixed with something in order to like really enjoy the taste of them. This one, get you some a nice glass, some ice cubes, maybe a splash of lime. You're set. You don't need to do anything else to it. I mean, it's refreshing. You don't feel dehydrated because it's actually coconut water, which is one of the most hydrating beverages you can drink. So it's very, and it was recommended to us by the guy working there. And you know,
I kind of think he just really wanted to get this out there because we came like last minute. We're like,
well, he chose a very good product
He did.
to rush us out the door. That was
I was happy with it.
That was, yes, when we actually
Found you found your soju too.
Oh yes, we didn't find it there, but we did find soju, so we're gonna have to do a
That's
soju
another
review.
liquor store.
Yes, we're gonna have to do a soju
We
review.
like to go travel.
Yeah, because if you saw us at the Korean restaurant we went to, Haeundae.
Yeah.
We had soju over there. That was actually flavored soju, which I had never had before, but she has not tried the traditional basic soju. But we'll get to that. But as far as right here, right now, we are trying 3 Floyd's Space Station Middle Finger, which is a American Pale Ale. An IPA is a Pale Ale, American Pale Ale, and it has a little story on it. First, it says New Horizons in Flavor. So this middle finger shaped space station is on its way to new flavors on the horizon. And the story to this one, it said, from the dawn of time, humans have looked to the sky for answers. Space station, middle finger, replies to all from its eternal orbit. Behold and enjoy this bright golden American Pale Ale. FleaFloyds.com. That's their website, if you were curious. I've had, I think the last Space Dust review, or the one Space Dust review we did, was actually Zombie Dust.
I want to say yes, but
Yeah, I mean, we'll have to go back and check. I'm pretty sure we did Zombie Dust, or I've tried it. I'd been wanting to try it. Just love the way that the box looked, and we actually had Gumball Head at Scoreboard Head.
oh yeah.
A Gumball Head. That was pretty
that was
good.
good.
I was very
I like
citrusy. But yeah, let's crack
Oh,
this sucker.
you gotta show your glass.
Oh yeah, today she actually bought me one of my many birthday presents this month. It's kind of an inside joke between us, and it's
IPA lot when I drink. You smell it out.
yeah. It's not too far from the truth. But that usually happens when I consume any large amounts of fluid, as I do drink quite a lot of water throughout the day.
And we detox.
And we detox because obviously. Yeah, so.
And what's nifty about this cup,
Oh, yes, it
it'll
is.
show you
Check it
how
out.
to.
It's got a bottle opener on it. Check that out. Check that out. Why? You say, oh man, it's like you sat down, you got your beer. It's not a twist off, which is a quality. It's the first sign that you're drinking a good beer. And not to dig at any twist off guys, but it's better that you have to pop it off than twist it off. But you're like, oh man, I got my beer, I can't twist it off. I don't have a lighter. I don't have any way to open it. You don't want to like kill yourself trying to like break it off of something. Use your teeth or anything like that. So what better than an actual mug that has a bottle opener already built into it? And she got this for me at Spencer's on clearance for $5, guys. $5 at Spencer's on clearance. With a very
meaningful
message on it. Very meaningful message. So without further ado, I'll put you down.
I'm a sucker for clearance things.
Yes.
I'm like, it's on clearance. Why not?
I'm going to pour this out. So ironically, the first beer that's getting poured into this mug is not an IPA, but it is a pale ale. So it's still in the family. It's still in the family. So it's important to into here. It has a typical golden hue of a any ale. Actually, all did fit. I was concerned with like it's kind of, you can't really tell on camera, but it looks like with this going on down here, it doesn't look like
all empty.
Yeah. This is all empty, but it's literally, I guess if you cut it off, it would literally be the size of a pint glass. Probably.
I guess. Our pint glasses just look the whole size.
Because it's thin. I don't know. It's witchcraft.
Magic of, the geometry of the cup.
It's beer magic. That's what it is. So Three Floyds is out of Munster, Indiana. I want to say Munster, Indiana is where the brewery is originally located. And now the other two I had, the Zombie Dust was actually a dead pale ale. I don't know what it was. I mean, it was good. It was good. It was different. It was like a very dry pale ale. The Gumball Head was more of a citrusy IPA type of thing. It was like a hazy IPA. But this one is a pale ale. Has a more traditional beer smell to it. Like if you've had a pale ale or anything like that. I'm going to go ahead and take a sip.
Throw a couple of them back.
Yeah. It's
Doesn't say that alcohol. What percentage of it is? It doesn't.
No. No, this does not have the ABV on it.
It does not.
I'll look for it when I edit the video, and I'll put all the information as far as the ABV, where it's located, address, all that type of stuff, and all the names and details. I'll put that in the comments. But this is pretty good. It's pretty good. We tried a lot of pale ales. There's plenty of pale ale.
Off the tap.
Yes, this would be very good off the. If you're looking for like you want something better than like a domestic, like you don't want to go too heavy into like doubles and triples and all that type of stuff. This is a good it's a good beer. You sit down, have a couple of chicken wings, have a burger or something like that. You can
one beer to get the feel in.
Yeah. This is definitely a good start to your night. Certainly doesn't feel like a middle finger to your face. It's like a welcoming middle finger. It's like come here. Like, such a thing exists. I mean, it does, but we're not.
Some people do point with their middle fingers.
Yeah, say you right there. Like that's.
I heard this was actually more offensive to more people than this one.
And in more countries outside of the United States, using your index finger, pointing with your index finger can be very offensive in some cultures. So keep that in mind.
It's better to not talk with your hands, I guess. I don't know.
It's hard to not gesticulate, as they say. It's the proper way to describe talking.
Talk my hands.
But yeah, I would give this a flight attendant. I would give it. Just do it. Just have a couple more of these and just go for it. You feel better when you hit the ground. Anyway, so we're at home. We're just hanging out, having a good time. Apparently we have a bonus for you guys. Now don't be deceived. This is not a second beer review that's happening, but
The Jelly Bellies.
this is a beer can. But what's inside of it is not exactly beer, but beer flavored jelly beans. Because what's better than jelly beans? I mean, it's a little after Easter, so it's not. We didn't exactly get it right on the head, but we did. I mean, this is as close as we're gonna get.
Only jelly beans that I will eat is Jelly Bellies.
Yes.
Preferably belly flops because they're misshapen. I like misshapen jelly beans. Here you go, sir. Here's your beer.
Well,
Wouldn't that be funny?
Kitty man, the day's gonna come, everybody.
They just have little capsules.
That everything we eat and drink is gonna come in a capsule that's gonna look about the size of this jelly bean.
Like, what's the movie with the Sylvester Stallone and Sandra Bullock where they go to Taco Bell and they're all like little capsules?
Like a future.
Is it Demolition Man?
It might have been Demolition Man. The Jetsons. It was like that a lot. There were a lot of episodes where they just like push on things.
Oh, and then she had the food hydrator.
Yeah. It was like they just like dehydrate all the food and just put it in like little capsules. And you'd imagine that you eat like you have like mashed potatoes and gravy with like Salisbury steak and a pill, and you eat it and you just like that pill was so filling. I couldn't imagine having another like this.
Right.
Because I would imagine all the fluids mixing in your body with it would make it expand. I don't know.
They come in individual little packages like this.
So you can eat your beer jelly beans responsibly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, because each little packet is a serving.
Yes.
And each serving is 170 calories.
Mm-hmm.
With 34 grams of sugar.
That's a lot of sugar. Oh.
It's about as much as a juice.
Yes.
Alright, so here's the drinking with you, sir. Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers on our jelly beans.
Cheers.
And
I get that. I get it now. Yeah. I had to put two in my mouth to get it.
So, if this was a beer,
and there's no alcohol in these.
No alcohol whatsoever.
Just the flavor.
If these were a beer, I would not drink it. If I could best describe it, it literally tastes like if you've ever been in a frat party. Not that bad. Not that bad. This was definitely better. This beer was definitely better. If you've ever been to a frat party or any kegger where there's like a keg and like you just such a drunken buffoon that you just couldn't wait for them to like let it like do its thing and like start flowing the way it's supposed to, or if you've been somewhere and the bar actually had the nerve to give you either the very beginning or the very end of the tap.
Which I've had.
And first of all, that drink should be free.
And
so should the one and so should the one after that, because that's just a blatant insult to you as a customer. That's what this tastes like. This is literally like beer fat. It tastes like beer fat, like foam, not the full flowing like golden deliciousness that you expect. It's a jelly bean. It's not terrible. Yeah. It's certainly not bad. It's very like, because it's not like overly sweet. It's just like oh wow, that kind of tastes like beer almost. It's a good way to like, I guess, play with your friends like this. Hey, so you want some jelly beans? And like,
I'll be like, oh, you want some beer, and just put those in the glass.
Oh yeah, and they say like, you want some beer?
It's new futuristic beer.
Yeah.
I mean, I got an exclusive on this.
So yeah, they actually gave us these beer capsules, man. So it's just like, you eat like 4 of these, man. It's like knocking 4 Heinekens back. It's the same thing, man. And hopefully they'll like be tricking themselves in their mind. It's like, wow. It's like, man, I had too many of those jelly beans last night. I was
like, oh no, that's your diabetes.
I said, no, that's you having a sugar low. That's you might need to go to the doctor, sir. Those are your kidneys talking to you. Yeah, so those are pretty good. I guess on the Jellybean scale, I would give those a.
6. I like earwax better than that.
So we're doing. I guess we're doing Jellybeans like 1 out of 10. I guess that's a 6 on the Jellybean because it's a unique experience. It's like it's very reminiscent of like a lot of irresponsible nights that I've had in my life, and
yeah, that tastes like some.
yeah.
Not with beer with cigarette butts in it, but it tastes pretty nasty.
It's like a level before malt liquor. Like there's like a level like this, not the like good malt liquor like this. Like it's like we're talking like Bud Ice, kind of like where we're getting into that this like Bush kind of levels is what we're talking about. That.
Bush.
Yeah, I would over Bush. I'd rather do Jellybeans. But this guy, Space Station Middle Finger, who came here in the first place.
Excuse the noise in the background. The children are locked up. They're like, I'm joking. Video gaming.
Space Station Middle Finger from Floyd's Brewing out of Munster, Indiana. I would give this a 3.4. This is a very good pale ale. Like I said, this is a very good beginning of the night beer to pair with, your food that you're trying to get yourself started. Or if you're trying to calm down off of all the craziness that you've been drinking, so you're still in the mood for a beer, but you're not trying to continue like on your trashathon. This is
your 8s and your 10s.
Yeah, with your 8, anything of 8.9, 10, like you're drinking 16% ABVs and stuff like that. Yeah, that to get my nice start, I'd have this with like I'd even do a shot of Fireball with this. Maybe something a little bit classier than that.
Fireball. Oh my god.
But yeah, it's pretty good. Get yourself one. I recommend it. But that's all for us right now, folks. Cheers to you. It's good to be back on YouTube doing our beer with bears. And good to have these young lads back on the tubes, and look, he hasn't even been on for like it's been months since he's been on here, and he just has his face already. Don't dunk your brother's head in this. Oh, I want to do it again. I want to do. Look, you got beer all, you got foam all over you. You get you some.
I got it in my eyes.
On the eyeballs. Oh, your nose is all wet. It's the state of you. Look at you. I tell you what, can't do anything with these teddy bears. I tell you.
All the children.
But yeah,
all the children, even the screaming ones in the back.
But yeah, we're gonna continue to sip on these, enjoy our Thursday nights, and tomorrow maybe we'll see what's going on. All right, but that's all for us. So I'm a trusted troublemaker. Remember my on my social media platforms, IG is trusted troublemaker.
He's on the Snappy.
Snapchat is Trust for Trouble. I'm on Facebook. Hopefully we're going to get back into recording some of our original stories again.
Yeah.
This has been a lot going on, but we're going to keep it up.
We said that last time.
We did say it.
Every time you say it, I'm like, jinx. Man. Something fucking falls on my head, or comes fucking meteor or whatever. Fucking
no.
I don't need more.
Yeah, no. not quite like that, but no, we're gonna keep it up, even if we gotta like
drag him by his clown here.
Yeah, drag him by.
Put on your fucking makeup.
I don't want to be a clown today.
Be a clown. Clowns are funny.
Yes, they are funny. But yeah, we're gonna try and be consistent with this, especially having more time to do things and is trying to change some things around. So
Yes.
yeah, because I know that everybody's been asking like, when are you gonna do the next thing? Like, when are you yeah, I said, you know, and how about when you pay me to do this? Like that's that. I can definitely I can definitely find the time then. You know, make this a full time job for me. And then
that would be like, we're on schedule, baby. We're on schedule.
Nah, I mean that would be great, but you know, seriously,
I would be like that.
Yeah. But we do enjoy doing this, and we hope to continue doing it as often and as frequently as possible. And that's that. So we're getting ready to get out of here, folks. We appreciate you. Welcome back to Trusted Troublemaker channel. Hopefully, I'll be doing some podcasts to allude to the rise and fall of Timbo, which should be hopefully coming in the next few weeks. And
like I said, keep talking about it. Keep doing
yeah, yes. Mm-hmm.
Just zip it.
That's what I do best. That's what I do.
Zip it, do it.
It's a good policy. But yeah, as always, folks, we appreciate y'all. And please take care of yourselves. Drink responsibly.
Yes.
Don't drink and drive.
No.
Don't be reckless. And trust us to trouble you. See you later.